Here we are in Oakwood Cemetery in upstate New York. What you're seeing is overlooking a couple of cities down here, and it's actually beautiful. Using two different cameras, one with voice and one without. In this cemetery, we don't have to really worry too much about us getting in trouble with the law. Hey, here we go. The first statue here. This is magnificent. It really is. Get pictures of all this stuff. It's a beautiful day for this. And there we go. It's called Robert Ross. Over here, we got Elmer Fudd. I mean Elmer Strobe. Elmer Fudd. And supposedly this is supposed to be haunted, and a haunted cemetery. And you can see all the old gravestones, all the old headstones. A beautiful, beautiful cemetery though. People sat here and overlooked the view to the city. Heard many stories about this cemetery, and so I mean it's again, there is some vandalism in here, and they'll say, oh, the spirits did it. Well, the spirits didn't do it, humans did it, and very destructive. Again, it's people's moms and dads and family. So here we are, gonna videotape it. Got any feelings, I mean, of anything on that's abnatural. It's beautiful. I mean, it's really a beautiful cemetery. Of course, I'll be talking throughout this whole thing, but like I said, a lot of weird things happened at the last cemetery. Talk about that at a later time. Sure spooked me out. My ass is sore from driving. It's just amazing.
Hold up there. Hold up.
What's that? This is a beautiful cemetery. Hey, let's check that little cave out. Once again, it's probably erosion, I'm sorry, corrosion, yeah. Erosion, B, nope, that's a B. Whoa, almost fell myself. This is, I remember taking a picture back in '96 of this, and it's weird. Take it with that camera too. Well, when she just pulled me back. There, I almost fell. Hey, look, there's a spider. Spider? Want to get a spider? He's haunting the graveyard. This is like the old. I mean, this is pretty awesome. Take pictures of this, and this is where well, actually a casket was put in back in the old days, probably in about the 1800s. And it's the old mausoleum. That's what it is. It's an old mausoleum. Just check and make sure. My car okay there?
Yeah.
This is a terrible tragedy when you see headstones laying down like this. And whether it's vandalism, or like I said, corrosion again. But there's some old, I mean, you got 1814 to 1866. You got birds hopping in the trees over there. Here's some old ones. Back in '96, let's see. I had brought a friend up here, and he was throwing money to the grave, like they do over in, I believe it's Iran, Lyra. It is amazing. It's a nice cemetery, though. Of course, man got her big head out of the way. Nikki Sr. We ain't taking ass shots today either. That's for private use. Oh man, it's a tragedy. Look at these headstones, Ann. You figured they would really try and fix them up. That's pretty right there. Boy, they need to shine that up. You see it? It's right in front of you.
I'm gonna check this mausoleum out down here.
I mean, that is old. You can tell that's old.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, they say that this was one of the biggest and the most haunted cemeteries. This is in Forest Park in upstate New York.
Look at this.
Holy shit. Hang on. You gotta... Which one you looking at?
Freaking James again.
Died 1913?
18.
18?
1863.
Before I was born. 102 years before I was born, to be precise. It's just amazing. They say this is supposed to be one of the haunted places. And it's the way they did it back in the 1800s. I believe it's 1800s. Right, Ann? Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
I need a little help on history.
Yeah, these go, yeah. That's 1865.
Yeah, see, they
This
got 'em
lady
all.
is still alive. 1876. She's still alive.
She's over 100 years old.
Wow.
Wow. Who is she trying for 200? Oh, geez, watch that drop. It's a doozy. Let's see.
I'm gonna go over here and check this mausoleum out.
Yeah, because whatever I don't get, you can get. Whatever you don't get, I get.
Yep.
Who get it?
Got it.
Old mausoleum. Pretty amazing. Very fascinating. Very fascinating. This is, like I said, supposed to be haunted, but I don't know. I don't feel anything, any special thing at certain graves or anything like that. You usually smell lilacs, even though there's no lilacs around. You get this cool, but it would be a cool but settled feeling, and I have not yet felt any of that. So it just tells me that possibly, people do want to leave, and I'm not saying ghosts don't exist, because I believe they do, but I believe that sometimes in our minds we want to believe so badly that we say, oh, this happened, that happened. And sometimes we exaggerate a little bit, and then sometimes it really does happen. Certainly not knocking anybody.